So snake chain, this is a good one. I feel like this is a nice one to have in the jewelry box, like kind of a classic, an essential, because it's a durable chain. And this one actually is a bolder gauge in a snake chain. And Italy is the best in the world at assembling snake chains because you want them to have a really smooth, slinky feel to them. And if it's not assembled right, you know, it kind of pulls at the skin. And so, of course, that's not what you want in jewelry. You want it to be comfortable and for it to lay beautifully. And Italy is known for assembling snake chains expertly. So this comes in your choice of colors of bronze. But here's the neat thing. It's a 22-inch length, but it adjusts to anywhere from, I mean, you could make this a little teeny tiny thing, but anywhere from like a 16-inch necklace, right? That'd be about 16. You adjust it to 20 or maximum a 22-inch length. And that's because you have this little adjustable bead slide. And it has a little heart tag at the back so that it makes it easy. So you just pull the snake chain through that bead slide. So there's a little silicone in there so that it glides easily. But that means that this one chain can do it all. I like for my necklaces to lay correctly with my neckline. So sometimes I might have a shorter neckline. I can just adjust this necklace so it nestles in there just right. So no size you have to order or choose. All you have to do is choose your finish. So here's your yellow. We also have it in rose. Then we have the black. And then lastly, we have it in the white. So this is available at a featured price of $34.80, 3 easy payments of $11.60 on your Q card or your credit card. J321631 is your item number. This does have a large lobster claw clasp on the back. So it is easy to take off and put on by yourself. So this is a little bit oversized. It's not like one of those little teeny tiny lobster claws. Little heart tag on the back with the Bronzo Italia name. J321631. Like I said, I think this is just a nice essential to have in the jewelry box because this is the perfect chain for your pendants and your enhancers because it is so strong and durable. So sometimes you get little wimpy chains when you order a pendant. This is going to have some nice weight to it. It'll have a nice proportion to wear with those pendants and enhancers. The yellow and white is very popular this morning, by the way. And this isn't just 22 inches in length. You could shorten it. You can make this 15 inches, 16 inches, 18 inches in length, 22. I was about to say 24. 22 is the max. So this goes all the way up to 22, but you can make it anywhere in between. You can make it 16 and a half inches, 16 and 3/4 of an inch. That's the beauty of these adjustable necklaces, and it is that snake chain. So when you look at this link, a snake chain, there are these links that sit side by side. And so it's important that they're assembled correctly so that it doesn't pull at the skin. It doesn't have any gaps in between. Look at this link. That's almost like a snake's scales. But when you touch it, right? Because I know all the time people say you look at a snake and you think their skin or so they're going to be rough, but they're very smooth. And so when you touch this, I will say, okay, so my Jerome, you saw him earlier. He just asked me, do I like snakes? So here is the long and short of it. I don't really like snakes. I'm kind of scared of them, but I actually had one as a pet for a little while. My husband brought one home. Somebody at his building that he manages, they threw a snake away in the trash. And they had it in a little box. And so he felt bad for it. So he brought it home. And of course, I was like, why'd you bring a snake? So next thing I knew, the snake got an aquarium, and then he got a heater, and I was feeding him his little mice, and it was his name was Snaky McSnakerston, but we gave him to my sister-in-law to put in her classroom because he started, what is it called when a snake sheds its skin? Is it molting? Is that what it's called? I don't know. So he was shedding. So when they shed, that means they're growing, and he was growing bigger and bigger, and I was like, it's time for McSnakerston to go. I got a little scared. So, but I would pick him up and everything. He was cute. No, he was little. He was like a little grass snake. He wasn't very big. I held him in my hand. So I got over my fears. Like I said, it's very smooth.
Fed him mice?
Yes, he fed, not live ones. They were like a little frozen. I forgot what they call them. Yeah, it would be interesting to watch. It was intriguing to me. I like nature, but you know, snakes, when they're large, they can be a little intimidating. But yeah. And then, okay, wait, last part to the story. So he went to my sister's my sister-in-law's first grade classroom, and he escaped. No. He escaped, yes. So they did find him eventually. They found him in the school. He wasn't even in, I think he was still in the classroom, but they found him, but it wasn't like right away. So he escaped, I know. We were all like, oh. He was like, I'm free. So he had a good life. He got lots of attention, and the kids learned lots of lessons. All right, but you know what? If you are like me, you said, I don't know if I want to actually handle a snake. This is as close to a snake as I want to get. This pretty snake chain necklace. Smooth on the skin, assembled in Italy. It's a great look. Nice little layering piece. And notice how Monica's wearing it. So that's one length out of infinite lengths that you can do, because this is anywhere up to 22 inches. You can adjust it. So just to have this staple in your jewelry box, I think is a smart move, especially at this price, $34.80. That pendant may come along. You know, if you are a collector of our Carolyn Pollock Southwest pieces, she usually has these really big chunky enhancers. This could handle the weight of it, and also would be a nice proportion, because you don't want a little skimpy chain with a big pendant and vice versa. So this would be nice to have just at the ready, or just to throw it on. You're like, you know what, this I can adjust to the right length to work with my neckline, whether it's more of a plunging neckline, or this time of year, maybe you're wearing turtlenecks and higher necks or a cow neck, you can adjust it. Only thing you have to do is choose the color. So we have black, we have yellow, we have rose, and we have the white choice for you in the bronze. Remember, this is bronze, so it's tarnish free or tarnish resistant. It's nickel free, so if you have a sensitivity to nickel, that's not a problem with our Bronzo Italia pieces. And that's why it's so popular here at QVC. Affordable looks, Italian made. You get that a snake chain, which Italy is known for doing really a great assembly of snake chains. When you run your finger over it, it just is nice and smooth to the touch. Nice polish to these pieces. So I know I've made a jumbled mess of these, but what's lovely is that you can adjust big or small, however you choose. Only adjustable necklace in the whole show, by the way. Oh, all right. So my friend Marshall, he's works in our control room. He's one of the people behind